Man, it is cold. East Texas is cold. I'm gonna have to let this heater run for a little bit. All right, I'm gonna turn this off. All right, I killed the Jeep. I'm gonna record for a little bit and then I'm gonna turn the Jeep back on. I've been out called for about 20 minutes. Y'all, it's cold in East Texas and I know you're gonna laugh at me. It's, I don't know, 20 something degrees, but it is downright cold and I don't like this at all. All you folks up north that call in and talk to me all the time, y'all are gonna be laughing with me about this one. But hey, I wanted to tell you a cool story that happened. This happened some time ago, but it kind of times out perfectly with what ended up and what I got recently. So cool story about a color phase coyote, or a transition coyote, you might call it. It's a coyote that's a different type of breeding and, you know, getting into different color patterns and stuff. A color phase coyote is very, it's rare in East Texas. An all black coyote is very rare. A color phase coyote with a lot of black on it's very rare as well. Most of them are mostly just gray and tan and white. But my brother-in-law and I, we always made a pact. You know, if we ever shot a black coyote, we were gonna mount it. And that was the thing, because it's just so rare around here that you just don't see them at all. Well, lo and behold, I got a phone call from my brother-in-law. He said, "You're not gonna believe it, but I was driving by one of our fields and I saw 3 coyotes and one of them was black." And I just couldn't believe it because, first of all, we've never seen one around here. And the fact that he would see one just randomly driving down the county road in one of his fields, I mean, and he saw a group of them. So 3 or 4, he thought they were just in this group. And so I said, I will be there tonight. I'm going to hunt that field. I'm going to call it and see if I get lucky. You never know. I mean, the likelihood that they're still going to be around, I mean, there's a good chance they could still be around, but nobody's ever seen this black coyote before running around. So, you know, we know a lot of people in the area and a lot of hunters, and nobody's ever mentioned something or seen one or anything like that. So I said, I will be back there tonight to call. So I pull up, hop out of the Jeep, set everything up, and throw the caller out. And I'll tell y'all what scope I'm using here in a little bit, but throw the caller out, start calling, and I swear no sooner that I turned the call on, and I used a Lucky Duck caller, and it's the Super Revolt. I know we don't get into a lot of specifics on a lot of the things that I use just because I'm doing a lot of thermal reviews, but I use a Lucky Duck Revolt and turned it on one of I usually start out with Rabbit Distress or something like that. I mean, they came in right away and there was 3 of them running in, hopping, prancing around like coyotes do, just jumping, having fun, running in, very interested, what's going on. And when 3 coyotes come in at a time, really what I do, and other people might do something different, but obviously there's typically a lead dog that comes in first ahead of the rest, and then the others kind of fan out around it. It's just kind of the strategy that a lot of them are using when they hunt. And that coyote, those 3 coyotes run in, they're hopping around. That means they're super interested, super curious. And I said, you know, the only thing I can do, and I didn't even know if this was the group of coyotes, you know, that my brother-in-law had seen earlier in the day. I said, the only thing I can do is wait for one of them to stop and take a shot. So I said, the first one that stops, I'm going to shoot. The coyotes run in, only one stops. The one I was tracking at first kept running, showed no intention of stopping. So I panned back behind them, and the one that stopped was right there, not too far from the caller. Stopped just for a split second. It was going to take off running again. Got it, went down right away. I mean, I was glad that happened, but I did not think that was going to be the coyote that we were trying to get. And, you know, when you're using thermal, you don't see color. I mean, you see black, whites. I mean, but you can't tell if it's a black coyote or a tan coyote. You're just seeing a heat signature. Coyote runs in, drops it, walk up, and I'll be dang if it wasn't that that coyote that he was talking about, it wasn't an all black coyote, but it was the most beautiful color phase coyote that I think, or transitional coyote, color phase coyote that I've ever seen. I've never seen one in person, seen a bunch of videos on a lot of people on the East Coast, I think, shoot a lot of black coyotes, and I see a lot in Florida and on the East Coast, black coyotes and transitional coyotes. It was the prettiest, almost all black coyote that I've ever seen. I called him, and I'm my brother-in-law, and I'm sitting there standing over this coyote with the phone in my hand. You're not going to believe it. The coyote that you shot this morning showed up tonight. There was 3 of them, just like you said. The one that stopped was the black one you saw. And he hopped in his truck. It was late and cold, warmer than this because I was out there longer. He hopped in his truck, drove right over, and we just, he took a picture and he said, well, we've got to get it mounted. So we got it mounted, and we just got it back. I mean, it took about a year to get it done, got it mounted. We're going to put it up in one of their cabins that we got here on the property. That we do a lot of entertaining and stuff. And so everybody's going to get to come over and enjoy that color phase coyote. Beautiful, beautiful coyote. Just an unbelievable experience. Never had anything like it. And all the luck that it took. And the odds were not in my favor to get the black one. But it was fantastic. Now, the gear that I was using. The scope, Nocpix Ace H50R. It's a 640 resolution thermal scope. Fantastic thermal scope that we've been talking about at Outdoor Legacy on the Late Night Vision Show for a long, long time. It won one of the awards that we did on our Best Of series for our favorite thermal scopes under $6,000. That was one of our favorites that we chose. Fantastic. I was using, as far as rifles, I was using a Bergara. It's a 243 bolt action rifle, but it was in an American Defense Manufacturing chassis, the PRC 700 SA chassis, and using, I really like in 243, the Lehigh Defense controlled chaos ammo. Just fantastic. Love their cartridges and their bullets. Man, just really do really good work on coyotes and pigs, the 243. So got the 243 with the American Defense chassis, the Lucky Duck collar, the Nocpix Ace H50R thermal scope. Wanted to share that with you. Such a great experience. And this video is a year in delay because we had to get the mount back. I wanted to see the final product with the video, with all the pictures, with the mount ready to be put up and displayed. So that hopefully maybe get to show some and share some more experiences like that here moving forward. But if you, as always, if you're looking to purchase a night vision or thermal optic, yes, we do use all of these, and we review them right on the Late Night Vision Show. It's a podcast that we do every week. You can go on YouTube, The Late Night Vision Show. Got a bunch of episodes. Even reviewed the scope that we're talking about right now. I reviewed it right here on my channel. So if you want to talk with me, if you're trying to decide on an optic, 877-350-1818, outdoorlegacy.com. We would love to have your business. Call, let's talk about coyote hunting stories. Let's help you pick out a scope that's going to be right to maybe make some memories like this just for you. So y'all take care. We'll see y'all soon.